I'm here with Jim Skeoch of AIM Environmental Group, and we're going to ask him a little bit about this company. This company has come onto my radar in the past couple of years as a growing business in the environmental cleanup field, but also, interestingly, in the field of composting, which is a bit of an unusual combination. Jim, you guys are based in Stony Creek, are you?
That's right. We've actually got an head office based in Stony Creek, and we've got a new regional office in Calgary.
I see. So you've grown sort of would you say, a national reach to the business now?
Well, we're certainly trying to expand a bit further than Ontario. We've been around for 23 years in the Ontario market, and we have been going out west for a few years and realized that there's a good opportunity out there. So we've decided to open up an office. There's things growing out there, so we want to be part of it, certainly.
Can you tell our audience a little bit about the main business lines that the company services?
Sure. We've got three legs that we stand on, really. One of them being the remediation of contaminated soil and water. We're involved in hazardous material abatement, demolition. That's a big leg of what we're doing. And a third and somewhat related leg is the composting industry. We have joint ventures with a number of European companies and import their technologies and know-hows into the Canadian marketplace. We're partly owned by Maple Reinders Constructors, which is a national design-build operation. They've got offices right across, certainly from Ontario, across to Western Canada. And what we're doing is working with them to design, build plants, and then the AIM's got the operational end of it. So we would get involved in a program where we may have a 10 or 15-year operation and for municipal composting facilities.
I recall, I think you guys were involved in Hamilton and more recently a new facility in Guelph.
That's right. I think we've come up to our 5-year term with the Hamilton operation, which was our first venture. And that's got, I think, another 10 years on that contract. And Guelph just opened within the last month. And these facilities that are municipality run typically take 4 or 5 years to come to fruition. So we know that there are other opportunities in eastern and western Canada that we're focused on. And by the time they come up and get going, then it does take a period of time.
Can you give me a sense of either a recent project more in the demolition or remediation business, or at least the type of project that you might typically be involved with?
Sure. We do a lot of government work, certainly. One of the bigger projects we finished off in the Ottawa area recently was a ex-Army base. Rockcliffe was the name of it, and there was a bunch of old housing there. So I think it was 362 houses that we abated and demoed, and then we're currently doing some remediation work there now on some contaminated water and soil, that type of thing. But we're also involved heavily in industrial sites, so petrochemical. We're looking to work a bit closer with some refineries. We just finished a job in Sarnia. And there are lots of things happening in Western Canada with the aging of some of the gas plants and things like that we think there's a good opportunity for companies like us.
Now, you and I were over in the Netherlands recently, and I know you can't divulge a lot of detail, but you signed an agreement recently that's going to expand your business further?
That's right. We've actually got a couple of joint venture agreements based out of Holland. The one that we just most recently got involved with is a company called DDM Demterrage. They're an international abatement demolition company that specialize in decommissioning plants, moving plants, and certainly knocking them down and abating them. We've also got a joint venture with another remediation company called Biosoil International, and their big thing is soil washing and using in situ bioremediation to clean up sites.
I see. Well, I can see why you would enter into those kinds of arrangements. Well, listen, Jim, this has been great. We look forward to profiling you in the magazine and articles about your projects in the years to come.
That's great.